who's that coming for me? It's the motherfucking GMP. Who's that coming for you? It's the motherfucking GMP. Who's that coming for me? It's the motherfucking GMP. I said, who's that coming for you? It's the motherfucking GAU. Said GMP. I got private army. GMP. I got private army. GMP. I got private army. GMP. I got private army.
Define it as being conditioned. Being conditioned to mainstream media. This is a campaign to rip the Sun. As you know, the Sun, the newspaper, had covered up the whole story with Hillsborough. Lately they've come back and said, oh, the state has forced us to cover the whole story up. This is completely rubbish. We know it. The newspapers are supposed to be independent and cover the news. That's a very unique one. Frack, question mark. Encourages people to research fracking. Whistleblowers blow louder. We believe that we know that a few whistleblowers could come out of this building. We believe this is another PR campaign by GMP, as all whistleblowers come up with very, very minor things compared to what we're comparing here. We're trying to raise awareness of deaths in custody. We've had 6,000 deaths in custody since 1969 and not one conviction against the state. This is just outrageous. Not one police officer spent at least a night in a cell. This is justice for Granger Barnes. What is corruption? Police, government, religion, race, judges, royals. Anthony Granger was murdered by the GMP on the 3rd of March 2012. This camp was set on the 2nd of March this year, so we've been here 6 weeks. This is Sunday, we've been here 6 weeks so far. The next one tries to portray the AMI and Manchester Evening News as a GMP rag. They are not independent whatsoever. BBC brainwash. Why is it a brainwash? You just need to look out to the bubble. There are plenty of examples where the BBC had portrayed, they're downplaying social unrest within the country all the time. Instead of claiming, for instance, we had a march in Manchester where we had, to save NHS, we had 50,000 people marching on the streets of Manchester. That was the largest protest in the history of Manchester, though the BBC covered this issue for only 2 minutes and devoted to a protest itself 30 seconds. It's outrageous. Trying even to cover the fracking issue where the BBC had completely avoided anything. When I said when I joined the camp at Vademos in November, during the first 2 weeks we had the BBC coverage and it was appalling. They've portrayed me as if I'm a complete nutter who is that passionate about the environment, who is prepared to camp in winter in a tent, which is absolutely not true. So as we know, the GMP had escalated violence and brutality at Vademos. So this banner is specifically for them. This is a banner for a campaign, Justice for Vademos. GMP are brutal, violent and corrupt. The next one is to raise awareness of David Icke. Human race, get off your knees. The lion sleeps no more. And our first banner, GMP ignore public complaints. You just need to Google it. All evidence is there. Today there was another, and if you want to follow everything what we do here, we've set a Facebook page which is Justice Community Protection Camp. So if you want to follow us on Facebook, it's Justice Community Protection Camp. We're also trying to raise awareness that the police force is being privatized. Yes, indeed, you might see yourself in a few years being arrested by G4S officer, being escorted to G4S custody, taken to G4S court, where G4S judge would sentence you and send you to G4S prison. And if you don't believe it, you just need to see what was going on in the United States. They've already set labor camps there, FEMA camps, where people, actually here as well, people who've been sentenced are working 40 hours in prison for £10 a week. Yes, it's not an hour rate, it's not an hourly rate, it's a weekly rate. £10 a week, working for Speedy High, doing all the maintenance for them.
Prisons are profit corporations in America, aren't they?
Yeah. It's very important to know that in the United States, previously the judges used to give a fine to people, while now they send them to prison, as it's more beneficial for the corporations to have this free labor, or slave labor. Apparently fine is not enough, they want slave labor hours. And it has become that efficient that the majority of US-based corporations are now shifting their production from China back to the United States.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's what we've got here. I personally treat them as criminals. After seeing what happened about a month, I don't have any doubts that they are acting not in the right manner. They're not enforcing the law.
So what have they said about the camp itself? Have they
Nothing. Even if they says anything, we would completely ignore them. We ask for the documental proof from the legal occupier, or the owner, and they are not the owner. So there's nothing. It's not a police matter whatsoever.
It's a civil matter then with
It is a civil matter.
it.
It is a civil matter. Although if you watch a few of our YouTube videos, the police are constantly trying to harass us with health and safety, trying to stitch us up for burglary. Yes, for burglary as well. Apparently we tried door handles on this building, and tried to commit an attempt to burgle this building. It's appalling. It's appalling. They're trying everything. They don't like us being here. We call them neighbours from hell. Neighbours from hell. They're trying to do everything to upset us and to antagonize us. What you see here is 64.7 million building, which is 6 layers of corruption over here and 4 layers of corruption over there. It's pretty much the police divisional headquarters.
Of course, if you're into your Illuminati symbolism,
Yeah.
that is the globe with the Illuminati flame over it.
Is it even from the bird's view? From bird's eye, yeah. It's nice, yeah. Illuminati as well. All welcome. The power is here. And we've come to question bring them to account. Police lies harm us all.
You're not wrong, Boris.
That's the sad truth.
Now this one, you all need to go on your own one from down here. After that. I got private army. I got private army. I got private army. I got private army. Coming for me. It's the motherfucking GMP. Who's that coming for you? It's the motherfucking GMP. Who's that coming for me? It's the motherfucking GMP. I said, who's that coming for you? It's the motherfucking GAU. Said GMP. I got private army. 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 Spin your jacket and you dress up in your tie. Try to deny the human rights. Dress up in your jacket and you dress up in your hat. Try not to look sexy, complete twat. Dress up in your jacket and you dress up in your tie. Try to deny the human rights. Dress up in your jacket and you dress up in your hat. Why do you look such a complete twat? Say GMP. I got private army. GMP. GMP. Who's that coming for you? It's the motherfucking TAUs. Who's that coming for me? It's the motherfucking GMP. Who's that coming for you? It's the motherfucking TAUs. Who's that coming for me? It's the motherfucking GMPs. And who's that coming for you? Texas version of the TAU. Say GMP. I got private army. GMP. I got private army. Chester Constabulary. Dominic Energy's private army. Chester Constabulary. Dark Energy's private army. GMP. I got 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 private army. Dress up in your jacket and you dress up in your tie.